The Peloponnesian War is unraveling right before our eyes. We're playing Total War Rome 2, a 3 vs 3 siege, and we're focusing on the DLC Wrath of Sparta. Today's siege is at Athens. While Athens has strong, mighty walls, if you can get past them, the inner city is filled with wide city streets that the attacking forces can utilize to overwhelm their defending enemies. Now, of course, with this being a Peloponnesian War, we have Sparta versus Athens. On the attacking side, we have two armies of Spartan forces. And joining them as an ally, we have Ointhos. Now, on the defending side, we have two armies of Athenian forces, of course, defending Athens. Now, they, of course, have an ally as well, and representing the Delian League, we have the Boeotian League that is going to be fighting and trying to defend the good city of Athens. So guys, sit back, relax, get some snacks and drinks. Don't forget to like, share, and of course subscribe and enjoy this bloody Peloponnesian battle. Well, once again, we've got ourselves a little bit of a sally out. If you guys remember in yesterday's video, we had a sally out. Once again, we're going to see it unravel. This time, we've got Athenian Cav. Also some Delian Cav. Again, they're technically the Boeotian League, but I'm going to refer to them as the Delian League, whatever. You know, you guys get it. But yeah, they are sending out some Cav. We got 2 units of Athenian Hippias. Oh, actually 1 unit of Hippias. And then we've got some light Cav for the other unit. And then what is this? The Theban Hippias. So, decent Cav. We'll see if they can get anything done. It's kind of hard to get the Greeks by surprise with Cav charges because they have some very good counter Cav units, a lot of spears that they can use against the enemy. So, the Spartans have set up a defensive line in preparation of a potential Cav charge. Oh, looks like even more Cav is coming out as well. More Hippias Cav, heavy melee Cav. So we'll see if he charges in, but it looks like they're well prepared for this. We're just going to have to wait and see on how that plays out. Now, meanwhile, on the other side of the Spartan forces, we do have a ton of towers making their way to the Athenian walls, and it will be very interesting to see how the Athenians defend this this wall. Are they going to full on just charge every unit up on the walls, or are they going to hold the strategic choke points? Most likely the second case, the strategic choke points. Words are hard today. But yeah, little fun note here, guys. This was actually during my live stream. So I will be hosting big battles like this with my subscribers. If you guys are interested, the best way you can get involved is, well, come to my live streams and join my Discord. All that I ask is that you have a decent computer and internet connection so you don't slow down the battles too much and we can play these battles at a decent pace. Or you could just show up and watch and hang out. That's cool too. No judging. Well, a few moments have passed, and finally, the towers are here to drop off some Spartan troops. And look at, they're already up here throwing down hate on the Athenian forces with their shields up. It looked really cool, all these bronze-looking shields. Yeah, they look awesome as they're trying to protect their heads from the projectiles that are flying down, which has to be pretty terrifying. This angle is just so brutal. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at these guys up here just throwing their hatred down in these Athenians. But yeah, they're going to go ahead and drop off more and more towers. And look at this. The defenders have sent out a unit of militia hoplites. I'm not sure why. This is the Delian League, or yeah, you get what I'm saying. Delian League. I'll just call them as the Athenian forces. So they've sent out the militia hoplites, I assume, to try to slow down the enemy's approach. I'm not really too certain, but we'll see how that plays out. Also over here, the Spartans have attacked as well, and the Athenians have sent up, are these picked hoplites? No, just hoplites to defend this end section of the wall, and we've got archer support coming in from the Cretan archers. And this is a really good strategy. I like to call this strategy shooting fish in a barrel, because what you do is you essentially sandwich in the enemy so they're in a tight, confined space. They can't really go anywhere, and it just makes it so easy for the archers to just hit them and take them out. You also got, is this militia hoplite holding the stairs, and we got some more troops over here trying to get through the other side. But again, more Athenian hoplites defending the walls. It's awesome to see that they're defending the walls, and they're doing a great job. But here's the challenge in this situation. Don't use too much ammo. Maybe use a couple volleys here and there, but then hold your ammo, because these units are not that great. They're really not that great. So let the hoplites do their thing and take them out. Don't rely on the archers, because you're going to need this archer ammo for more deadly troops, like Heroes of Sparta or whatever. You know, you want to make sure you hold on to it, or dealing with enemy archers. So you want to make sure you hold on to these guys. But so far, they're shredding the Spartan infantry. Now back this way, you can see they're taking more of a bend but don't break approach, where they're trying to hold the ground level choke point. You know, they're letting the Spartans come down, but this is not working out for them. I think this was a little bit of a mistake compared to the other Athenian defense on that other wall, because the troops above them are just laying down hatred, and it's going to make it so much more challenging to try to hold. You're going to lose so many troops so quickly. Let's go back over to this side. You can see the gate has now been conquered, and picked hoplites taking on light hoplites. The picked hoplites should win this one. These guys look awesome. But the Spartans are now going to use their youths, which they're very fast, right? They're young guys. They can sprint around, and they're going to try to flank around, but they are going to get caught out by picked hoplites and most likely not reach their oaths. No, like that sounded like I said oaths. Not reach their old age. I said olds with an S on it. I don't know. It was a stupid joke. But yeah, they're going to die young. So, and that's a beautiful thing for the Spartan society. I mean, that's like, wow, you lived an honorable life and died an honorable way. Anyways, yeah, they're charging in the picked hoplites, and they're going to take care of these guys as they try to flank behind them. So yeah, I think the Athenians made a little bit. They do have one troop up here trying to hold, but I think they should probably have sent more. Meanwhile, there is some cav play going on here, but it's not really leading to much. So they are kind of running their cav around, trying to find any kind of vulnerable target. But I don't think they really landed any crazy good hits on anything. I think the Spartans are doing a good job of using their reserve forces to defend against this cav, and then continue to focus their fight over here. But the defenders are doing fantastic over here. Fantastic. The Athenians, this is a bright spot in their defense. But again, they might want to hold that ammo. So, well, they are taking on Spartan hoplites here. This would be a unit to use some ammo on. You know, at least a little bit, because they're good. You know, so chipping away at them is definitely going to help. But let's see what happens. I think the Athenians, now that they've kind of got this situation under control, it almost looks like they're sending over support. They've got hoplites. They're going to go over to the other gate, the other wall, and try to hold on, because Athens is losing control of this position. Oh, look at these guys all bloodied and sexy. Oh, okay, wait, what? Oh, I didn't say that. But yeah, they're looking good, fighting it out for Athens. I mean, what a cool experience to defend your home. I mean, it wouldn't be cool, it would be traumatic, but I mean, the opportunity to fight an honorable fight, you know what I mean? To defend your city home. Anyways, Athens is doing a great job here. Of just trying to keep, they're kind of sandwiched, so this is kind of like the wall defense is kind of turned against them. These picked hoplites are getting attacked by some, it looks like militia. Yeah, militia hoplites. And then they're on the other side, they got Spartan hoplites with no archer support. So these guys are going to fall pretty quickly. The gate is being pushed back. It looks like they're gaining more control. of the gates, which is promising. So they're going to try to, look at I love these squid heads. These helmet designs. They look like a big squid. But yeah, they're trying to take them out and push them back. And let's go back this way. More units coming in. Picked hoplites. Trying to clean up these Spartans, which they are. Good for them. So they did kind of withstand the first wave, but I don't think it went too smoothly for Athens. Let's see if they can continue to hold on, because there is a lot of units over here. A lot. You can see the balance of power is looking pretty rough right now for the defenders. Just because the attackers get more money. They probably have more troops. So the balance of power doesn't exactly show. It doesn't account for the defensive position, right? It doesn't account for the city itself. So now we got to wait until the next wave to attack. And here we go. The next wave is ready to attack. They're setting up more militia up on the walls. I think Sparta, there's more right here. I think Sparta is going to send up more troops as well. We do have some archer fire coming down. So we got the okay, this is not archers, they're slingers. So slingers opening fire. That's actually pretty deadly as well, because they can penetrate armor pretty well. Or it not penetrate armor, but it does blunt damage. That's what I meant. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. It does blunt damage to armored soldiers. So yeah, they're going to be able to do some damage to the units up here that are still trying to take on these picked hoplites. Oh, now we got archers returning, giving them a taste of their own medicine with slingers. Got the Helot archers, these poor slaves. Man, Spartan society is pretty evil. I'm not gonna lie. I'm certainly glad I was not born in Spartan society. As much as of a cool factor that they have with some of their quotes in history and everything, wowie, their society was it's pretty hell. I mean, the way they treated slaves and how you had to kill a slave as like a rite of passage. I mean, imagine just like working the field and some punk teenage kid, you know, some punk ass 13-year-old Spartan kid trying to spear you while you're you know, plowing the field or whatever. You know, it's like, oh wow, thanks. Yeah, I love it here. I love it here. Thanks a lot. But yeah, Spartan society, you know, not the greatest, but they are cool, I guess, in some respects. But yeah, they got shredded by the archers. Good job there. Again, it's a matter of how much are they going to use the archers. Over on this side, they did not attack. They have not attacked again. And now we got Cav charging in. Got the Theban Hippias charging in and doing some damage against these spears. Got to be careful, though, because you don't want to get stuck in prolonged melee. They look cool. Let me just go ahead and get some view. Are these guys going to charge in? I love this view of the battlefield on the back here. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of some battle scenes from the Return of the King, Minas Tirith, you know, with the towers and the white walls and the cab. And anyways, let's not talk about Lord of the Rings. We're talking about the Peloponnesian War. So yeah, they're holding back. They're waiting, which honestly is not a terrible idea, because keep in mind, they're just one army. You got two armies over here. So this is the spearhead of the assault. These guys are more so a distraction. Now, of course, if they break through, that's great. But again, they're just a distraction to kind of spread out the defense and keep the Athenian forces here on their toes. Let's go back over to this side where, what the heck? We got some cav that is breaking through the further back lines of Athens. How are they doing this? I guess they're just kind of pushing through some units. But oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. This is an ally. That is, I was looking at this unit here, thinking it was the cav. Sorry, I confused. I was like, God, could you imagine? You know, someone just like listening to me be like, wow, they're pushing through the back lines. It's like, yeah, Paula, they're allies. You suck. You know, you suck at this. You know, okay. Anyways, they defeated this unit of militia hoplites, still holding the gate. And oh, Spartans running through oil That's definitely a costly play. I usually never use the gate because of that exact reason. The oil is a major problem. But he just sent a small unit. There's only 9 men in these Spartan hoplites. It's not a big deal. And they're kind of keeping them on their toes. We got more troops fighting it out up here. It looks like Athens sent up some picked hoplites, which is really a must. Because, one, you're keeping the towers from being captured, so the oil is still functioning. And 2, you're preventing these units from using the high ground to throw Pila and Javis down on your troops. Nice. The picked hoplites are pretty awesome, too. They're really good, so they're going to clean up the regular hoplites. All right, now we got more archer fire coming in. Look at this. Going for the general. You might as well should have just stayed where he was for that volley, then retreat, so his backs weren't, you know, facing the archers. But yeah, that's unfortunate. He's being pushed back by those archers, which is going to open up the gate, and he is going to charge through the gate with, I think, militia hoplites. No, these are high up. These are the hoplites. So they're going to take some casualties here, trying to run through. Which is interesting. I feel like their shields should protect them from the oil. You know, they might get burned a little bit or something, but you know, little splashes that, you know, maybe miss the shield or splash off someone else's shield and lands on you. But yeah, they lost a lot charging through that gate. Like they lost, you know, 20, 15 men there. So they're going to try to hold it and take the gate, which would stop the oil, which is good. Back over this way, the Spartans have begun their next assault. They're sending in still cheaper units. Let's see, what do we got here? Look at this shield here. Oh, these guys kind of looking cool, just like, They're like, what now, Captain? I don't know. Let's just stand here and look badass. No problem. Gotta love the, like, royal red of Sparta. Looks cool. But yeah, the next wave of forces are coming. They be a-coming. And it's gonna be the same kind of battle that we saw earlier. We've got the defenders holding key positions on the walls, and they're using archers to thin the units. But notice, guys, let's see the archers. Do they have ammo? They still have ammo. That's good to see. But they got to be low because they have 122 kills here. Got 106 kills with this one and 158 kills with this one. So they got to pick their targets wisely. That's why I kind of wish they didn't use so much ammo on that first wave, because it was mostly lower end troops. So now they got to use their ammo on the higher end troops. This is the units you want to use it on. Certainly want to use it on. Oh, but look at this. The archers are firing back. Or at least they're going after this hoplite unit. But the hoplites are kind of being used to shield the archers. Let's see if this plays out. But yeah, this is better for better targets for these archers to take out those hoplites, because they're more expensive, but they still have a lot of reserves, and this includes royal Spartans. This is what you want to use your archers on, because they're really good. Let's go back over this way where, wow, the gate has been taken. The gate has been taken, and now, like I said, you know, earlier in this video, once you break through Athens, the world is your oyster, because the roads are so wide and there's so many of them. It's easy to overwhelm your enemies. And I love this position too right here. This is really smart move by the defenders. Using this building here, first off, I wish there was more stuff like this in Total War, being able to use little buildings inside the town as like a defensive stronghold. That would be cool, but they're getting absolutely annihilated. This is the one negative here. They should have waited to send this unit up, I think, because you should have just left them here, and then once this infantry moved forward to attack, then send them up there, because look at the angle. they'd be able to shoot right on the flank on the enemy infantry. But the archers are doing a good job on the attacking side, really focusing down that defensive position. And that's exactly what you want to do. For sure. Exactly what you want to do. Let's go back over to the wall battle where it looks like it's going very well for the defenders. Again, this is still a bright spot in the defense that looks very promising. The Athenians are giving hell to the Spartans as they try to take these walls. Unlike the other side of the battle where the attackers have pretty much gained a lot of control of the settlement, over here the Spartans are still desperately trying to take any inch of wall they can. The Spartans are like, cowards using walls. It's logically sound, Spartan man. Not everything has to be so cool with you, you know? Everything has to be so badass. You know, I would like to have a wall, you know? Like, come on. Like, oh, we are the wall. It's like, okay. All right. That's fine. But where's Sparta now? Huh? Where's Sparta now? Conquered. It was conquered, guys. So, Sparta charging in. And, oh, never mind. They're like, just kidding. They're like, okay, just kidding. So they're going to fall back and regroup. I don't know why. They might have a different plan in mind. Let's see. They might be sending in the hoplites here first instead of the Spartan hoplites. That looks like exactly what's going to happen. Nah, just kidding. They're going to fall back. They're a little indecisive here at Sparta. So back over here, we've got the last of the Athenians kind of holding near the wall on this side. Light hoplites are getting focused down by archer fire, and they just can't handle it and break. We do have a secondary defense of just militia hoplites. These guys are not going to hold that long, but at least their shields are facing towards the archer fires, so they can block a lot of those shots. So we'll see. And then back this way. Oh, yeah. They're still fighting, baby. They're still fighting. And now we've got Spartan hoplites coming in. This is where you got to use that ammo. And as a Spartan or the Spartan commander, you got to be like, oh, come on. They're still shooting me. Like, stop with the arrows. Stop it. You got to be running out soon. At least that's how I feel when I'm dealing with like a really good player who's good with archers. It's like, oh, come on. You got to be out of ammo soon. No, I still have more than half. It's like, ah, dang it. Mercenary Rhodian slingers. Well, this is a different unit. I wonder if his archers are out of ammo, and I think they are. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're out of. No, those are slingers too. They were Cretan archers. What did he do with those guys? Oh, he fell them back. Yeah, they're out of ammo. 141 kills, 201 kills, and 257 kills. They definitely got their money's worth out of the archers, but again, a lot of those kills were cheap units. I bet he wishes he had more ammo right now for these guys. But at least he has some slingers. At least he's got one unit of slingers. Already has 165 kills. He's definitely racking up a lot of kills. And now we got Cav. Look at this. The Cav has returned. The Athenian Cav running around and getting some good hits on the units here. Look at this. Bada bing, bada boom. And they're going to charge in these Royal Spartans. And, oh, the archers are having a field day. Yeah, they're desperately trying to get to the back lines and get these archers, but eesh. Yeah, not much there. Not much there. I love it though. It's just nice to see a multi-dimensional battle where there's fights inside, outside. It's cool to see that. Makes the battle feel a bit more dynamic. But now that the Cav is gone, the Spartans can give all their attention to this wall, which I think eventually they are starting to overwhelm. And now the Spartans are breaking through. Look at this. They've broken through the militia hoplites. And now it's a combination of picked hoplites and I think mercenary or militia hoplites. So a much better combination than just 2 militia hoplites. But it's going to be a tough fight against these Spartan hoplites. These guys are really good. Archers are getting hit hard. We still have some slingers up here with 270 kills, which has got to be the most kills for any archer unit in this game. I can't imagine anyone having more than 270. But yeah, the fight over here as well is underway. They're trying to keep the city streets of Athens safe. But it's been a tough one. We got more units coming in. Oh, look at this. Look at this. So they've got a unit here that's kind of broken through the lines and their backs are exposed. This is really good. Oh, really good positioning by the Athenians. Really good positioning with those slingers. Honestly, I wouldn't have charged in this unit. Don't charge them in. It makes it a harder target for the slingers. If anything, move the slingers up closer. Okay, well, they're breaking them, so that's good. As long as they break them quickly, that's okay that they charge. But I would have just left them out in the open getting slinged to hell. And then, so like, imagine, right? They're sitting out in the open. Imagine, okay, we're getting slinged, so let's face our shields toward the slingers. If you do that, they get charged in the back by this picked hoplite unit that's in reserve. So, yeah. Good play, though. Good play by the attack or defenders overall. So, this way, the hoplite struggle is going on. And it's really going to come down to, I feel like, the other side of the battle. I feel like whoever wins this fight here may win the overall battle, but it's looking like Sparta is going to overwhelm the Athenians. We'll see, because all that's really left here is 1 unit of hoplites. If they got hoplites over here too. But I feel like why are they keeping these guys in reserve? I feel like they need to send another unit over here ready to go to try to, like, they just got to keep on holding these 2 points here. And I don't think they should wait for them to come down because then it's hard to contain them. It's better to contain them up on the walls. So I would send another unit up there, but they might be leaving this unit here because, honestly, the Athenians might have to go this way to try to defend against this Spartan push. So we'll see, but it's definitely it's getting down to the wire, guys. It's getting close, and it definitely at this point looks like it's in Spartan advantage. But if the Athenians can do something clever here or figure out a way to mass kill these Spartans, either it be, you know, with well-angled archers or whatever it may be. Yeah, I mean, look at this over here. They're chipping these guys away. So got to keep it up with those archers. It seems like they have done a decent job of preserving some of their archer ammo. But I would definitely defend in a staggered stance. Kind of like what they're doing now, how they have staggered units. And let them go through the gaps, which will make openings for the archers to get hits on them. We got a general over here too. Look at this picked hoplites of one of the Spartan armies. So he could take out the general, and that would be a huge morale loss for the army. And they're getting pretty low, guys. They've only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of infantry here, and then 2 more over on this side. They could kill the general. That would be massive. We got some generals over here as well. Talking strategy, I assume. We got the archers who are out of ammo, unfortunately, but hey, there's some extra men you can throw into the fray to try to just send men into the group, you know, the meat grinder, and try to exhaust the Spartan infantry. So yeah, major points in the battle as of right now. 3 major points. You got one here, and then this here. And it's a matter of who can beat who. Yeah, this is tough. The archers are moving in, so they still have some ammo, so that's good. These guys have 117 kills. These guys over here have 163, which is pretty good being on attack. So you're gonna have to deal with those archers, but yeah, there's not much you can do. You just don't the slingers have better range than those archers? So maybe it'd be better to push them back and then re-engage later. Looks like these guys are out of ammo with 262 kills. That's crazy. 262. Is that the most? I think these guys still have the most. 270, yeah. But yeah, numbers are thinning here for the defenders. They need a major mass kill event. They need something to overwhelm these forces. Over here, the hoplites are winning. They broke the Spartans, but it doesn't matter. They're down to 27 troops, which, yeah, is not going to be much of a force. This unit here is down to 84, and the Spartans have a grand total of 127. So it's a losing fight. It doesn't seem like they have ammo left over with the slingers, because if they did, I feel like they'd be slinging right now against this unit. What do they have left in reserve? 2 units. Well, 3, really. They've got a third one, but they're low. So really just 2 units of Royal Spartans. 2 very good units, but it is possible that they could beat them. It's certainly possible. Over here, though, yeah, a much more challenging situation. Especially now the Spartans somehow got around the picked hoplites. Got around the picked hoplites. A tough fight indeed. And we haven't really seen too much of a budge. Well, actually, that's not true. It looks like the attackers are going to win here pretty soon, and over here as well. We do have Cav coming in with a general picked hoplites. Oh, over here they're starting to break. That is not good. They're down to just militia hoplites. Hey, there goes the Cav, trying everything in their power to defeat these units. But is it going to be enough? Here comes some picked hoplites as well. They're throwing, this is the general's bodyguard too, so this is it. They're throwing everything they've got into this fight, and they might actually win it. With this fresh unit of picked hoplites, all they have to do is hold over here a little bit longer. Ah, but look, the Spartans, they know what's going on. And they're going to send some units to go help the fight over on that side. Over here, the Athenians are actually sending over a general's bodyguard. So picked hoplites. So the general is abandoning his men over on this side. And honestly, maybe... Oh, they do have ammo. Look at, they still have ammo. I was wrong. They're just holding it. Nice. Good for them. And that's going to break them. Look, that's huge. Now they got to do this to the Royal Spartans. Oh, these guys are breaking as well. No. No, don't break. You're down to 28 men. Just hold. Oh, and these guys recovered. Yeah, there's still too many of them to fall too quickly. This is a close fight. I mean, both sides just grinding it out here. Grinding it out. Here we go. There's that general's unit. They're going to join the fray over on this side, even though his main army is fighting on the other wall. He has to help his allies. This is all that they got for Athens. The glory of Athens sits behind these men. And if they fall, it shall be taken by the Spartan troops. Fantastic. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This general getting 137 kills, but it's not enough. And with the Spartan support, they are going to break through this breach point. And now we have a... Well, no, they're falling back. They're trying to regroup. Regrouping with everything they've got over to the victory point. I think we got units over here falling back as well. Well, the general of the other Athenian army that came all the way to this side was trying to fall back to join up with the other forces to try to hold the victory point. But unfortunately, we're cut off by the enemy general, and now this unit's going to close it. This is another unit from the other side. So they came running from here down this way. Now they're being pursued by the Spartan general, royal Spartans, that is. Gonna be tough to kill these guys. They already have 80 kills, and they've lost 1 man in their unit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The general is going to escape from the attacking troops, and they're going to regroup with the rest of these forces and do their best to put up a stand. We also have more Spartans already attacking the victory point. They are not letting the Athenian forces put any kind of secondary, or I don't know, this would be like their 4th layer defense here, but they're not trying to let them regroup at all. And we do have a small ragtag force trying to quickly defeat this this Spartan force. And oh no, the cav was trying to flank them, and they throw Pila. Oh, that did a ton of damage. That stinks. I can smell that a mile away, and it stinks. But yeah, they're not gonna... They're gonna charge in, but they're gonna get countercharged. It's gonna lead to nothing. It was a good effort with that cav to try to, you know, flank around there, but the Pila, and yeah, it was just a good move by the Spartans. There you have it, guys. Look at this. The walls have been officially conquered. The last wall to stand was right here, and look at the carnage. Absolute carpet of dead. The carnage that lay waste on those walls. Now the Spartans continue to pass through, push through the walls, or I'm sorry, the roads of Athens as it gets to the final great temple of this is what's her face, Athena, right? Athena, which is what Athens is named after. She's looking over in disgust. Yeah, losing fight over on this side, and they don't really have, well, they're breaking 2 units here actually with mercenary archers. That's actually pretty impressive. They're gonna send in another unit that actually might be enough to break them, guys. Who knows? Well, even if they break them, they're gonna have to deal with these guys, and yeah, it's not looking good. The balance of power is looking like a cigarette, and that's never a good thing when it looks like a cigarette. Okay, and that's not a good thing. Now we got the last little stand of these hoplites. We got mercenary Cretan archers charging in, just throwing whatever they got into this fight to try to stop the Spartan onslaught. But I don't think it's gonna happen. We got more slingers going in. Boom. Boom. Nice job there. And yeah, really, really good fight. Oh, they still have ammo. Yeah. They don't have a lot of kills with these archers, but yeah, they're still a threat. They still got ammo. And they probably have a lot of ammo, considering how low of kills they have, unless they've just been missing most of their shots, which is a possibility. But we're down to the last minute, guys, and you can see that the Athenians are breaking, and this is going to be a victory for Sparta. A great fight, though. Is fairly close. I think if Athens had a couple more units, maybe they could have won this one. You know, but it was a good defense. There's certain moments in the Athenian defense that were really promising, like this wall defense over here. I think was well done. I think maybe Athens should have gotten a bit more aggressive on the walls here and put more troops up there to hold, and then, you know, use their archers to shoot, similar to what this side did. But, you know, because they let them come in, I don't know, it's tough. But anyways, let's end the replay, look at the results, and you can see, let me just give a shout out to everyone who was in this battle. So like I said, guys, I played this battle live on my YouTube. I'm going to be streaming Monday through Friday, roughly around 5 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday, and trying to get cool battle scenarios. In these battles, I just hosted it and I spectated it because I just wanted as many people playing as possible. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So if you guys want to take part in these, you know, join my streams, join my Discord, which is linked down in the video description. But pretty good kills here by all the Athenian players. They tried, they did everything in their power to carry their weight. Really good job by Sander here. Herf did a pretty good job. You could see that the Athenians were heavily outnumbered. That's why the Spartans have less kills. But hey, they did enough to get the city. So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's Peloponnesian War battle, siege battle. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That means a lot to me, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.